to the channel. As we continue with our series of introduction to various careers, today we are back with another video topic which includes the career cluster of education and training. So all those 10th or 12th standard aspirants who wish to take up any teaching field, it may be the role of a primary school teacher, secondary school teacher, professor, librarian, and educational into educational administration, or into being trainers. When I say trainers, I mean corporate trainers, technical trainers, and image consultants. So you could this is the video that is of interest to all of you. So let's talk about school teaching, professors, and educational administration, because they are a group which requires some common skills or roles and responsibilities or educational qualifications. So talking about a school teacher, be it primary or secondary, some of the common roles and responsibilities in the school teaching field are planning and adapting to teaching material to meet the varying need of young learners. Before we go into the detail, when I talk about primary usually ranges from class 1 to 8, and secondary school teaching ranges from class 9 to 12 onwards. If you have to be a professor, you could be from class 11 or up to graduation, post graduation, or university level as well. And librarian is one field which is required all across through different educational institutions, be it schools, colleges, or universities. So like we were talking about the roles and responsibilities of a teacher. To be a teacher, you need to plan and adapt to the teaching material to meet the varying needs of young learners, enforce behavioral rules, and in order to maintain the discipline in the classrooms, preparing, administering different tests, and giving them and grading them as well, and maintaining the necessary records, assigning classworks, homeworks, following the curriculum guidelines, because we have to prepare the learners for the upcoming next classes. So following curriculum guidelines is of utmost importance. Then regular communication with parents regarding their development concerns, etc., of their child is also these are some of the roles and responsibilities that one as a school teaching or a primary teacher has to maintain. Now, what are the skills required? One is perfect planning. It can be a curriculum planning or executing your class successfully in order to get your goals and objectives clarified. Teaching skills, observation skills, communication are some of the skills of utmost importance. Student engagement skills, because you need all the children present in the class are of different personalities. So making sure the content that you are teaching gets across through them. So maintaining student engagement skills, planning for the same is also necessary. And as you go up higher, for higher classes like class 9 onwards, especially, I'm saying not that it is not required for the young classes, but having a subject matter expertise is also of utmost importance. Now, what are the career opportunities, career development that one could look at is you could start teaching as a school teacher or a primary teacher, move on to being a secondary teacher, work as a private tutor, and you could go up to the scale of being a supervisor, a vice principal, principal also, which are more of administrative roles in a school, but are also equally or very important as well. Now, what are the educational qualifications required for getting into school teaching? You can be a graduate, a 12th standard, you could pass out with any stream, carrying ahead with graduation of a stream of your choice. be it art, science, commerce, or even physical education also, because PE or physical education is also a very important aspect of schools. So getting a suitable degree in any of the graduation fields, and then moving on to doing your B.Ed or B.P.Ed. If you wish to be a physical education teacher, a B.P.Ed degree is required, and you could go on to taking your M.Ed or M.P.Ed in case of physical education teacher. You can be a B.Ed with arts also, because there are going to be there is going to be a creative lot in your class, for whom arts subject like arts and craft and drawing are also going to be of utmost importance. Now moving on to a role of a professor who teaches in colleges like senior colleges or in junior colleges or at university level. The responsibilities of these professors also remain more or less similar to a school teaching teacher, that is curating or making course material for graduate, undergraduate students, conducting lectures, demonstrations in the field of their specialization, assigning and grading classwork and homework, preparing, administering, and grading tests. Now moving on to the skills required for that of a professor are having a good subject matter expertise, excellent communication and teaching skills as well. Then research work is also required to a certain extent, because the topics are vast, where undergraduate and graduate students are considered. What could be the possible career opportunities or career development scope is, one could start being a professor, continue or eventually go to become a head of the department or a vice chancellor, or again colleges require principals and vice principals as well. Again, coming to the educational qualifications required, uh, excuse me, educational qualifications is, you could be a 12th pass out of any stream, followed by graduation, and a post graduation degree is always required. If you hold a PhD, it is going to be an added advantage, and you all need to clear the net exam as well if you wish to get to if you wish to teach the graduation students. Now coming on to a role of a librarian, we know that librarians are trained to collect, develop, organize, evaluate and manage information as regards to libraries of that particular institutions. They mainly use the library systems to gather and collect information. They select, develop and classify the library resources based on the subjects or the authors, etc. Then we come to the roles and responsibilities of an educational administrator or a supervisorial level. Is you manage, recruit and train staff. You establish certain operational policies for the smooth functioning of the organization. They participate in faculty and other college committee meetings. So like I said, I'm just mentioning a few of the roles and responsibilities of each of these career fields. Now what are the skills that are required by either of the librarian or an educational administrator is organizing skills, excellent communication skills, interpersonal skills are of utmost importance. Now to be a librarian, you obviously need to have a B.Lib degree. So these were some of the career fields that we discussed today. In the upcoming part, we will discuss the different training related fields, which is a corporate trainer, image consultant and a technical trainer, again on the similar basis. Now you know the drill, that if you have liked the video, you share it with your near and dear ones, or anybody whom you know wishes to take up school teaching or college teaching as their career. And hit the subscribe button so that you get regular updates of different career options, and a lot of great stuff is in the line for all of you, so you cannot afford to miss it. Because like I always say, that career is choosing a career is an informed decision. So and also one thing that I've noticed, that all of you like the video, you watch it, but you all don't subscribe. Nah, this is an important part of your life. So to get information, you need to subscribe to my channel. So bye bye, and see you in the next video.